Hello, beautiful people. My name is Milk and welcome to Mega Stitches. Today is October the 17th of 2020 and is around, I would say 2:15 in the afternoon. I will probably upload this video either tomorrow or today, depending on how the editing goes. But yeah, welcome. Thank you for stopping by, and for my new subscribers, thank you very much for the follow. Also, thank you very much for the people that are just coming back and hanging out with me a little bit. I got not too much to show this week because I've been very busy with work, but I will try my best. I have a little bit of progress, I have a little bit of haul, and I believe I'm going to show you how I store my DMC master set. So let's just get into this, okay? Okay, so we are back, trying to record from the top. That way it's kind of easier for everybody. I'm going to show you my progress this week. This is on the witching hour. This was my progress. I got in like, I'll say 500 stitches there. I first started from here, and then I moved my wave to the side, to the right side. And yeah, I started this with Kate and Chrissy from Virtual Stitches, and we're all stitching it. This is the mini version of the witching hour, and this is actually a retire pattern, so it's no longer available on HADE, on Heaven and Earth Designs. This one, let's see what we have here. Okay, I got several ones here, so I'm gonna slowly show you. Okay, that was a lot. Different ones. So the first one that I have here, it's called Warm Winter Woolens, and this is the pattern. And this is my progress this week. I just started from the bottom, and I am stitching this on a, I believe it's a 32. Yep, it's a 32 count linen. Isn't this adorable? I love it because, you know, winter is coming, and gotta have something nice and warm and for the winter to stitch. The next one that I stitched this week was the Starry Night, and this is a Rioli's kit. And this is 15 inches by 11 inches, 15 inches and 3/4 by 11 inches and 3/4. This is Starry Night after Van Gogh painting, and it's from the Rioli's kit. This is how it looks. And I actually started this pattern. I started this cross stitch, but I didn't get a lot of progress. So I stitched like 260 stitches, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And this is where I'm at. I'm just starting this in the bottom left corner. I just wanted to add those stitches until I get completely my 200 stitches for No New Starts 2021. The next one that I have here is Frankenstein. And this pattern, or this cell, I'm so behind, guys. I am very behind on this pattern. So I told myself that this weekend I will be stitching on it. That way I can fill up. I believe the first part is this square, and there's another square right here, and then the second part is either this corner and this corner, and then the middle area. So all inside of this border is actually already stitched, but I haven't done it yet, just because I've been busy starting everything. So I felt like I was so behind, so I started stitching this yesterday. I only had like a little bit of the water right here of this little motif, and I stitched all the boat and part of this area. And just a closer look. This is my Frankenstein cell, and it ends on October the, I believe, the 31st. It's on Halloween, so I wanna speed it up. And this fabric that I'm using, I ice dye it myself, and with different greens, purples, yellows, and it came out like I wanted to this fabric to come out, because Frankenstein, it just reminds me Frankenstein. I went with solid colors just because, you know, the fabric is already too busy, so black it is. I might put a little bit of gold on the little details, but not sure yet. All right. This next one, oh, and I forgot to say, this is a 14 count Aida. This is a 14 count Aida. This is a 14 count Aida. And the first height that I show you was a 25 count even weave. Okay, so this other pattern, I found it on an Etsy store, and it's two dragons. I will insert the picture, but this is on the beautiful fabric that I am doing it. It's on 20 count Aida, and it's on Country Vintage Mocha. And this is my little progress right here. Not too much, but there's 200 stitches there, so it's gonna look beautiful. And I am using, if the bag will let me get it out, I bought this beautiful DMC variegated. It's the number 115. 115, if this focus, but yeah, it's 115, and it has such a subtle variegation, and I just love it. And I'm actually stitching it cross by cross, so I can see the variegation. Okay. Oops. Alright. I've been watching a bunch of Flosstube this week, and I have found different new Flosstubers to me, just because they've been around for a while now, and it's been nice. Just stitching and chilling. It's been nice. Put all this stuff away. But yeah, it's been a crazy week at work. Like, work is starting to pick up, and it's just I've been working basically the whole day, and the only time that I have is after I arrive from home and kind of chill out a little bit and sit and stitch for a while. Not too long because I gotta work in them very early. And yeah, all right, so that bag is done. I actually have Frankenstein in this bag, this beautiful bag, and I actually sew it myself. I believe I already show you this bag, but it's so damn cute and I love it. I love it. Looks like it's very similar to the fabric that I dyed Frankenstein, and it also reminds me space, like galaxy. I feel like these little yellow dots are like stars. And you already saw my other bag. Okay, this one is just not too fancy. And let's see what I have here. Oh, where are you? There we go. There it is. Okay. The next one that I have is the Mill Hill Gomi Quartet, I think. Well, you guys are reading it, but it is a cute little elf, I guess, or Santa Claus. I don't know. I will say elf, but it's a Christmas one. I just like it. It brought all the flaws. It brought the beads. It came with needles for the beads, and also for, I'm just gonna show you real quick. Came out with the beads and a needle and this other beads, and then it came out with all this floss. I have a complaint about this kit. I don't like that the kit doesn't have the floss already pre-sorted, and you kind of got to figure out what color is which. And there's very light colors here that are similar, like as you can see. Like finding the blues, these are the blues, and the light blue look like almost white, but they're very similar colors, and I had a hard time just finding the light blue, and I just don't like it not having it pre-sorted. I have to pre-sort this. It does tells you how many of each color, like how many strands of each color it has on the pattern, on the back of the pattern. But still, I think this has an 8 in a scale of 10, 0 to 10, just because of not pre-sorting the floss. This is a pain. But it's super adorable. I like it. It came also with a 28 count linen, and it's like either a light blue or a light greenish color. I'm not sure, but I think it's blue. And I have my 200 stitches in. This is my progress. You can barely see it, but it is right there. And yeah, I just started on the corner right here. So that's my progress. And I'm stitching this in hand, and I was very scared of starting something in hand in linen, but this linen is kind of stiff. Like, it's not, you know, it's not so soft, so it's kind of nice. Let me just put this in the side. Next, we have this big big beautiful project bag that I have, and I have a couple projects here that I stitched. Okay. All right. I think that's all. Nope. I got another one. There we go. I'm not gonna even show you that because I am actually very mad with Luna. This is my progress on Detective Virus, and this is by Hade. And it's such a sweetie. This is my progress. Next, on the day of the Indigenous Day, I stitched on this beautiful horse, and I love that it has feathers right here, and it's so colorful, and it looks like movie, like he's either like with, you know, like air going through his hair, and I just loved it, and it reminded me a lot of, you know, the Indigenous Day. But yeah, it is by Design Works. It came with everything. Came with the fabric. The fabric is 14 count Aida. I'm sorry for all this hair. I'll tell you why it has so much dog hair. I'm not happy about it, but this is my progress that I have this week. And I did several colors, trying to color complete in diagonal, and it was fun to stitch. I'm stitching this in hand too. I got something to say about this kit, and I don't want to bite my tongue and say, sorry, I don't want to say that I'm not going to purchase another Design Works kit, but I have a complaint. Every single time I buy a kit from this brand, the pattern comes with the symbols are so little. Like, I can barely see them, and they're not clear enough for me. So I have to either take a picture, expand it and print it, or enlarge, or go to FedEx and enlarge the pattern, which I did the second option. I went to FedEx and enlarged the pattern. But just to show you just a little bit of what am I talking about. Do you see how little these, okay, you see how little these little symbols are? Yeah, that's very small. They need to pay a little bit more on the printing of this pattern. So another complaint that I have for this particular kit is that the floss comes with a floss card, so that's a plus. That's a good thing. But then when I was going through the legend, there was one color missing, and I thought I made a mistake when I was, let me show you. If I can get this all over. some people are going to go crazy right now, but I just have to show it to you. Because something happened to this kit and I'm going crazy. So all this came in a floss card, right? Miss Luna got a hold of this kit and destroyed my floss card. So I was very upset that day with her, and I wanted to strangle her. But yeah, she destroyed my floss card and got all my floss all tangled. So what I was trying to explain is that these floss cards, they bring the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blah blah unto the end. And when I was trying to add the symbols for each color, when I got here, it was saying that this was a green and this is actually not a green. So I was like, what the hell is happening? And I went backwards. And then after all that, I figured, and I noticed that one hole contained 2 colors. So it contained a pink and like a red, dark red, if you can see it there. So they miss a hole. So I was just, it just threw me off. And now I have to make a floss scarf for this and try to figure it out. But yeah, it comes in a very, oh my god, so sorry. It comes in a very long skein, and I gotta cut it in half because it's just too long. But yeah, I really don't want to even look at all this hair because she just went all over it. Anyways, I have another pattern that I started, and this is what I have. This is my progress. I love this fabric. I hand dyed this fabric for this specific pattern, trying to match a picture that the designer put the pattern in. This is a 20 count even weave Monaco, and I use purples, oranges, I use like gray, I use brown to dye this fabric, and I really liked how it came out. It has a, I'm gonna show you a picture, but it has like a cup of Starbucks and then the pumpkins on the sides, and it's like a zombie Starbucks cup, and it says they're here. So pumpkin spice, I love it, and they're back, right? And let me just show you a close-up of what I stitched. I just started with the pumpkins and the outside of one of the sides. Okay. My next one is the lunar wedge. I started this and I forgot to show you, but I dyed this fabric also. I didn't want the fabric to be so crazy, so I dye it with a very light gray, like all the same color, very even. And then I added some purples, some dark grays, and some browns, dark brown. And it created this effect. And you're gonna see the picture, but she's like behind like in a forest or something like that, and it's just gonna look great with the pattern. And this is my start. Not too much, but I do have my 200 stitches. There's where I stayed. I started this black area with 2 strands on 28 count Monaco, even with Monaco. But then I was seeing like the fabric and I didn't like it, so I started doing 3 strands of black. So yeah, because there's a lot of black as you see in the picture. So the next project that I started is called Ever Flowering Garden, and this is by Old Forest Embroidery, and they're actually a Russian company. They're the people that are also doing the sale for the 100 owls, and I'm also stitching that. I showed you that pattern last week. For this, I'm using 40 count linen, and I'm doing 1/1. And there's a lot of firsts on this project just because I never stitched on 40 count linen. I never stitched 1/1 on 40 count linen. And for the floss, this is my progress right here. I just started with this little motif, and I don't know if you guys can see it. It's very, very tiny, but I really like how it's coming out. At first I was very I don't know, I just I just didn't know if I was going to like the colors. So these are my colors for this project. I actually dye these myself, and I like all these, the orange, red, the pink with gray, the blue, like ocean blue, and the light blue. But then with the greens, I was kind of skeptical. The green from the picture and the green that came out from what I dyed, they're very different, and these greens are supposed to be a little bit darker. I am still happy with the result that came out. It has a little bit of variegation, but it's very subtle variegation. So I really, really liked it. This is a close-up look. I'm also going to insert a little video so you can see it of the pictures when I was dyeing them. So, I mean, I started it. I think they're looking great. And for my first time dyeing floss, hand dyeing floss, I mean, I think I did a very good job. I dye these with red dye, and I did the same process that I do dyeing the fabric. So instead of just baking the floss or either just letting them dry by themselves, I actually used a fixable dye so the dye can stay in the floss. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to show you were how do I store my DMC floss. Ta-da! Oh, this is huge. I bought this at Walmart, and it was like probably like $3 or something like that. And you can find it on the office section of Walmart. And then just put this down here for a sec. And I'm going to show you. So this is just like a folder, for a filing folder. And you also can find it on the office section for Walmart. It brings, let me see. It brings these little numbers right here. that you can write down from what color of DMC you started on one end and what color DMC you're done, you're finished, or how many did it fit. So I have an idea of what's the number range that is in this filing folder, right? It has this little hooks where you can just, in the other I don't know how to call it, but container, I guess, I don't know, but anyways, you can just hang it and put it on the top, and these little hooks will hold this folder up. Some people cut this in half and they have it on a deeper or taller container, and all these threads can go down and be like wobbling around. But I don't do it like that, just because I don't want my flosses getting all tangled, because they're very tight together. So I just have it like this, and also it protects them from getting dirty. I have them like this, and that's how I store them. This I put together myself, and I didn't even realize that someone that I know from Virtual Stitches, she created a video when I was starting to stitch, and that's how I found out about this. For some people, this might look like a mess, but it's not actually a mess. It's not tangled. The flosses hang in there very nicely. What I did, I printed out a DMC list, right, where it has all the numbers. Sorry, where it has all the numbers and is in order. Then I laminated the little piece of sheet. I laminated because I was going to hang these rings, and these rings can be very heavy, so I didn't want them tearing up or anything like that. You're gonna be moving this a lot around. After I laminated it and cut it, I just used staples, if you can tell. I just used staples to hold it and secured it right there. The third thing that I did was I added all my rings, and I got these rings at Amazon. I can put the picture or the name where I bought it, or the link. I'm not sure yet. I may put the link so people can find it. And these rings, I kind of put it all of them in all my folders. And then in one of Joanne's sales, I bought 2 DMC of each color. So in each ring, you will find, it says 564. This is 564. And I have 2 of 564. I hang them like this, how they come in the skein. So whenever I want to use them, I can just open this ring, right, and take it off and use the skein. If I don't need a whole skein, what I will do is I will just put the extra like this. The extra goes, let me show you a close-up look, like when you do the floss guards. This is the way that I store my floss. And I am so happy that I did this. It took forever. It takes time. You cannot do it in one day. But I'm so happy that I did it, because I don't like bobbinating. I don't like bobbinating. I have a bunch of hates, and most of my hates I use the floss guards to fill it in, and this is perfect when I want to grab a little one strand of something. Let's see, this is cut, so let me show you. If I want to grab one strand like this one, I already cut. If you can see a little bit here, because I cut this long enough. I believe it's like 18 inches, but double because it's long. So I just cut half of it when I'm taking it out, and then I just pull, and I have my strand, and I don't have to be taking this off my my folder or my storage system. I want to put it back on. I just fold it in half like this, create a little hoop, and oops, and there we go. And then I just do it like a floss guard, and it's hooked right there. So yeah, I think this is a very good idea. If it's inexpensive. The most expensive thing is the rings, and obviously your floss. So, and I always leave these strands these long, just because sometimes I use 2/2, and I like to use the loop method. So I don't cut it 18 inches long if I'm using the loop method. If I'm using the loop method, I'll cut it double of that size, which is, I think is 36 or 34 inches, right? Okay, and that's how I store my floss. When I'm done, I just gently put it like that and put it on my little container here in order. Okay, and that's all for everything that I kind of stitched this week, and also how I store my BMC. I did get a little bit of haul, not too much, but I went to my local needle shop, which is Cross My Heart. If you're in Columbus, Ohio, you can definitely go there. Is amazing to go there. The people there are very helpful and nice, so I do recommend that store. They're not sponsoring me or anything like that, so don't think I'm just recommending the store because they're giving me free stuff. That's not the point. So I did get this magazine. It's called Just Cross Stitch, and it is the Christmas ornament contest. Oh, this one has the Christmas ornament contest winners, and one of the winners in this magazine was Kate from Madame Ice, which I love her designs. She's having cute designs. I have bought two from her, and now I got the third one in this magazine. I'm gonna show you how that looks like. I'm very happy for her too. When I saw that she, you know, win the contest, and also I saw her design Fire Poppies, I was like, Kate, you're in Fire Poppies. Like, wow. It's amazing, you know. I mean, more for new designers that they get into a magazine or they're being known. It's just amazing, and I'm happy that I can, you know, celebrate that happiness with her. And if I can find it, okay, there we go. Here it is. This is her design right here. Isn't that cute? They're so damn cute. It's so damn cute. And it says it's from Caitlin. from South Carolina. So, congrats, Caitlin. Congrats. I'm very happy for you. So I'm going to be stitching that also. I think I have a little piece of raw linen, which that's what I think you used. And the colors, I definitely have DMC. So yeah, I really like this magazine. There's a bunch of little stuff that I really like from this. So if you don't have it, go get it. Also, of course, know that Corvette. And this one is called Lady Orchid Moth. Like this, Lady Orchid Moth. Isn't she beautiful? She's so beautiful. Yeah, I got that one, and actually after I bought it, I was thinking about my mom because she loves orchids. And this, and then I bought the Miss Climbee. And I bought this one because, let me see if you're seeing it. Yeah, because I feel like she looks like a ballerina. Like a young ballerina, like a little girl ballerina. So, and I was a ballerina when I was a little kid. So, I got that one. Not sure if I'm going to start it for 2021 though. I got some beads that I was waiting for. I got 557. I got 2044. And I got another gold one, is 2019. There you go. And then the last thing is I got some 32 count linen, and this is a color, it's like an olive color. Really like it. Very pretty, very subtle. And not sure what I'm going to use it for, but yeah. And the floss that I was actually looking earlier is this one. So, okay. It's this color. I dyed this with reds, yellows, orange, and purple, I believe. And when I was dyeing it, I'll show you a picture, but this had a knot in the center. So in this center had a knot, and experience, didn't tap it enough or anything, but there's still white there. So I might just go back and put a little bit of yellow and it'll be okay. Oh, that's all for cross stitch stuff. For personal haul, I don't know if I show you, but look at this scarf, which I'm using as a band-aid, and it has pumpkins. So cute. I got some spider earrings. That's adorable. And I got this little necklace, and it has the symbol of Pisces, and I'm Pisces. So yeah, all in the mood of Halloween. Creepy stuff, and I don't know, I just in the mood. Well guys, I hope you enjoy this video. If you have any questions, don't doubt commenting. I want to say that I'm gonna keep starting stuff, but I'm kind of getting tired of just putting 200 stitches in the freaking projects and then not stitching anything else, like go next. You know, I kind of want to just keep stitching on it. I feel like I just want to keep stitching on it every single time. So that means that I'm getting tired of starting stuff. I have over 100 now, so I should be good for next year. But it's so hard. I have a bin next to me that I have to start stuff, but it's so hard to not to start them. And yeah, oh my goodness, I was going to forget. Look at my nails, people. Look at my nails. I got my nails from Color Street. I don't know how to display them. There you go. From Color Street. It's a company, I'm not sure, I think, but these are like stickers. It's like stickers. You just put them on and file them off and they're done, and they're just so cool and so beautiful. I just like it so much. Fall colors. I got 4 colors, so, but I think I already showed you that. Anyways, I'm done for today. I'm happy to give you a little bit of joy or just happiness of seeing new stuff. And I hope you keep safe, keep wearing your mask, enjoy your stitching, have fun, and have a lovely weekend. Ciao. Bye-bye.